Hello, beautiful souls. This is Jeanette coming to you from Happiness from Within. I truly hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day wherever you are. And this is Jeanette, the host and creator of Happiness from Within. Today, I want to talk about strep throat, Streptococcus. What is the root cause of it? And, why so many people are getting sick right now. And then just a little bit about my personal experience. So, again, my name is Jeanette Proud. I'm the host and creator here of Happiness from Within, here to inspire over 1 billion people to find happiness and healing. The reason I wanted to talk about Streptococcus, maybe you're somebody that struggles with sinus infection. Maybe every morning when you get up, you have a stuffy nose. Maybe you've had this for years and years and not knowing what the heck is going on. Well, I want you to know that you're not here by accident. So I wanted to be real with you guys about just some things that have been going on personally in my life. I've been struggling with Streptococcus ever since I was in my 20s. I'm in my 40s now. And I didn't realize what the root cause of this was until about 5 years ago. And all this information I'm giving you is actually coming from medical medium, also known as Anthony Williams. So the root cause of strep is Streptococcus. And medical medium actually talks about this in his book, Liver Rescue. So I definitely encourage you to get his book, Liver Rescue. If I can remember, I will put the link below. He also has a whole podcast episodes where he talks about Streptococcus. So, how is Streptococcus formed? Like why do so many people struggle with it? So what happens with strep is if you ever took any sort of medication when you were younger, or if you think you never took any medication, well, it also is in our water, you guys. Medication is in the water. People throw away their medications, and unfortunately, yes, it gets in the water. So, if you've ever dealt with acne, the root cause of streptococcus is also acne. Excuse me, yeah, the root cause of acne, it comes from strep. I've been really sick since like December, and literally every day when I get up, it's just like runny nose, like all day. It's like super annoying and disgusting, and I've kind of like about have had it, to be very honest with you guys. There's times I'm laying in bed all day, especially with the winter right now. It's like extremely, extremely difficult. It's very hard to breathe at times, and then when I cough, it just makes it even worse. And so that's why I wanted to bring this episode to you guys. But my biggest message for you is I want you to know that you can heal. Okay. One of the first things that you can start doing so the streptococcus basically stops growing, because basically it's a virus, you guys. It's bacteria. Okay. You want to stop giving it the foods that's feeding the strep. And one of those biggest ones is dairy. You got to eliminate dairy. Dairy is like a big no no when you're dealing with strep. Also, eggs. Eggs is another big no no. Okay. Another one, gluten, and also wheat. In his book, Liver Rescue, he talks about what's called the troublemaker foods, you guys. Troublemaker foods. Okay. But those would be the biggest ones that I would definitely say to start eliminating, because if not over time, what happens is it all comes down to the liver, you guys. It's all about the liver. Okay. Because if we're not taking care of our livers, if we're not cleansing our livers on a daily basis, when you later start to hit your 30s and 40s, if you're super young listening to this, thinking maybe you'll never struggle, and I hope you never struggle with it. But what happens is our liver ages, right? And as if you take good care of your liver, then you'll have less of these symptoms. Okay, because what happens is streptococcus is it builds up through the immune system, right? It goes through the lymphatic system. So that's why sometimes you might get acne, like let's say on your face or on your back, right? So I want to just share with you also some healing tools that you can start doing today. So one of the first ones that you can start doing that actually kills strep on contact is actually celery juice. Yes, celery juice. Celery juice actually kills strep on contact, which is pretty amazing. Okay. First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Super, super healing. Second thing you can do, wait 30 minutes. You can have water with lemon. You literally take fresh water and you squeeze some lemon in there or also some lime. Okay. Wait another 30 minutes. You can have what's called the heavy metal detox smoothie. Very, very cleansing for the body. But this is a simple routine that you can start doing every morning, helping to flush out that strep that you have in your lymphatic system. It does take time. It definitely takes time. What happens is as you start to cleanse more, right? And you start to remove more of the troublemakers. Your body will start to feel better. So one of the things I want to talk about too is, and I tell you this all from personal experience, you guys, and of course see your doctor. I am not a dietitian and I'm not a medical doctor, so please just take or leave whatever resonates. Okay. Another thing that can feed strep is rice, you guys. It's really important that you're not having any sort of grains. In the book Cleanse to Heal, I know I'm giving you a lot of information, so just take or leave whatever resonates. In the book Cleanse to Heal, he actually talks about steps that you can take to eliminate the troublemakers. When I first started, you guys, like one of the biggest things that I actually before medical medium is I stopped having dairy like back in 2009 because I knew something right was not going on. Did you know it's actually not normal for people to have, it's not normal for us to be drinking milk? When you're a child, if you were ever breastfed by your mother, that was like the best sort of milk that you could get because it has glucose. That's what your body wants is glucose. Okay? So I just really want to encourage you, like one of the first steps that you can take today, just the very fact that you start eliminating dairy is going to be a really big step. I'm not saying take all these steps today. I've been on medical medium for 5 years and it's taken me time, right? But eliminating dairy is going to be a really good first step for you. Okay. Yeah, the reason I mention the rice is because I'm pretty strict on my medical medium program. But there are sometimes, like I go to the cafeteria and I want to have like some chicken and then I want to have some rice, but I noticed that it completely flared up my strep super, super bad, right? Now, if you are someone that eats rice, well, maybe instead of having like 1 cup of rice, reduce it to a half a cup of rice, right? Excuse me. So you have to recognize that these are small steps that you can start taking. My whole intention for this episode is to make you aware of what strep is, right? Now, when I'm talking about dairy, I'm talking about milk, I'm talking about eggs, I'm talking about cheese, right? It's really important that you eliminate these from your diet because if not, what you're doing is you're feeding that virus. One of the other friends of strep is EBV, also known as Epstein-Barr. They're like super best friends. Okay. You can learn more about the Epstein. Medical Medium has a book called Thyroid Healing. And you can read more about the different stages of EVB today. We're just focusing on Streptococcus. Now, other very important herbs that are also very good for knocking out the strep over time is actually thyme. You can cook with the thyme. You can also pick up some thyme tea. Okay, really, really good for helping to boost the immune system and knock out that virus. Okay. And vitamin C is also very, very important, you guys. When you're dealing with streptococcus, it is important, to be taking the celery juice, the water with lemon, and flushing out the liver. But it's also very important about your immune system. It's all about the immune system, right? There is one of the cleanest brands is actually from Vimergy. Vimergy vitamin C is one of the most cleanest forms of vitamin C that you can get. I take 4 scoops, sometimes up to 6 scoops a day. I do my best to try to get in at least 6,000 milligrams a day. But yeah, again, vitamin C, super, super important. Okay. I like to have that with orange juice, or you can also have it with coconut water. It's also very important that you stay hydrated. Coconut water is extremely hydrating. After you have your celery juice, you wait 30 minutes and then you have your water with lemon. You can also, let's say you have a day that you're not able to have the heavy metal detox smoothie, is watermelon, you guys. Watermelon. 16 to 32 ounces of watermelon is so hydrating because when you take in watermelon, it only stays in your stomach for about 30 seconds and it goes immediately into the bloodstream to start moving debris so it can run its way, you know, out of your body. So you are going to be going to the bathroom a lot. Yes. That is a given. But again, when you're starting on these things, you take it one step at a time. Okay. But yeah, I just really wanted to bring this episode because, again, I know a lot of you are really struggling right now. And if you are a woman looking to heal from chronic illness, I do offer one-on-one sessions. If you're interested in booking a session with me, I am a certified holistic health coach. I would be honored to help you on your healing journey. I also specialize right now in helping women turn their pain into transformation. So if you're a woman, you're like, Jeanette, I'm ready for the whole enchilada. I want to go all in. I want to heal my trauma, past wounding. I want to heal my chronic illness. I just opened up spots in my mentorship program, which is a 3-month one-on-one mentorship where literally it's the whole enchilada. I help you go from point A to point B to completely transform your life, stand in your power, stand in your truth, stand in your essence, help you to understand the root causes of your illness so you no longer have to live in sickness, right? And so if you're interested in that, you can go to janetprado.com or just comment below ready, and I'm more than happy to reach out to you, depending whatever platform you're on. But again, I would love to connect with you. You can connect with me. I'm on pretty much every platform. You can reach me on Instagram at Happiness From Within, TikTok at Happiness From Within. I'm on YouTube, Happiness From Within. And then my website, again, is janetprado.com. But I'm sure you can find me if you just send me a message. I would love to connect with you. We can hop on a coaching call and we can do a full analysis and see how we can help you. Okay. Again, I want to thank you guys so much. This is a super short episode, but I thank you for listening. Thank you for seeing me. As I'm still healing, I'm still passionate to helping others to heal. So I really hope this brought you value. But I'm just wishing you a wonderful, fabulous day. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Have a great day. Bye for now.